So then he collects the 7 seals, which he's been doing. He tried to dig up Bob Marley's grave because Bob Marley had a ring that was given to him by His Imperial Majesty. That ring was the same ring that Solomon gave to the Queen of Sheba and said, if you have a son, give him this ring. That is one of the 7 seals of Judaism that every king holds, and he gave it up. So then God gave him the Ark of the Covenant, and all of that went down to Ethiopia. And from that day forward, the light was changed to down there. That's where Haile Selassie was the last king of Israel. Mm-hmm. This man right here. Mm-hmm. Okay. His lineage goes back to Solomon. Mm-hmm. And so in that, it says that the last king shall come in the end days, and that these things shall be performed. And then this guy will collect all of his items, his crown, his sword, his golden orb, his ring, and Bob Marley had that ring, so they tried to dig him up. Okay, yeah, and all the vestigials, like everything, the scepter, all these things that makes him the king, then the throne, and then the Ark of the Covenant, the most important thing, right? Which has been hidden up until a couple of years ago. They finally got it. Okay, so they've got all the items. They now have to rebuild the temple. If Israel declares war against Islam, how long do you think that mosque is going to sit on the Temple Mount? Now these Freemasons, how long have they been studying architecture? How quick can they build something? They built over 100 concentration camps around the United States in less than a year and a half. You know that? Yeah, less than a year and a half. That order came in July of 2006. Okay? That trips me out. Okay? Because that means they're building, they could build a temple that quick. So they rebuild the temple. Boom. Once the temple is rebuilt, the Antichrist then tries to take his seat on the throne. His ass gets that far, and the dirt shakes. Motherfucker gets tossed. Okay. His Majesty comes out of hiding. Okay. He's been in hiding since 1975 now. He was in prison for 3 years, 2.5 years, in his own palace. Okay. And then he disappeared. Even his grandchildren don't know where he is. Okay. It's kind of funny. But he has to do that to keep them safe. Because if somebody interrogates them, you know, they could crack. So His Majesty has been in hiding and will reveal himself as the true Earth's rightful ruler, the true King of Israel. Okay. And then the earth continues to shake. Final judgment comes. Earth spins 4 times. And we go through the polar shift that we've been going through for 4 years now. Yeah, remember when that meteor was coming in 2003?
Mm-hmm. You mean if there's going to be a tilt?
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think the winters are getting colder, summers are getting hotter? We're off our axis. Mm-hmm. And so the Earth's getting further and further every year. And it takes 9 years to go through the process, and then finally it goes through this, flips 4 times, levels out with the heaviest points on the equator, which are Antarctica and the Arctic Circle, because the ice is heavy. And that holds. And those volcanoes erupt. Every volcano on the planet will erupt at the same time. So those things within 15 years will be inhabitable. We know from Hawaii that lava becomes some of the most fertile soil within 10 years. Okay, and once all that ice melts and drops the precipitation back, it just keeps fertilizing that lava. And just And then it says the New Jerusalem will fall from the sky. If you were to look at the earth, we look at the earth with the United States up north. Okay, north is up to us, but no, north is not up. North is north. South is south. If you live in the south, south is up. Okay? When you look at a map from Australia, you'll see Australia on the top. And the United States is upside down here, right? So that Antarctica is in the sky. And it falls and becomes the New Jerusalem, where everyone will come. We'll all build ships. A lot of people are going to South America. A lot of people will be in South Africa. That's why they want to control certain places. If you notice South America, the food, like they're not trying to build there. They're not trying to cut everything down and, you know, they're just trying to keep it growing, keep people enslaved and grow food there. And that's what they've been doing. The lowest wages in the world are in South America. Okay, and it's like all this slave labor that's going on. The Coca-Cola bottling company, they killed all the union leaders and told the people to get back to work when they strike. You know, so this is, you know, part of their agenda is to keep that place safe. So there's certain things that I don't want you to release to anyone. What I say. I don't mind if you record, but I make sure I want to edit it before.